Hey guys, very good morning and welcome to a new daily market outlook. So new week, new round, new chances, ready to smash the week. I had a great weekend, so I hope you all did too. So in today's episode, I'm just going to go over the dollar index and a lot of the dollar pairs, the major dollar pairs and gold, and quickly see if there are any opportunities for us for the week ahead. So that said, let's dive straight in and see what is going on. So of course, to begin with the dollar index, and looking at the dollar index, this is currently the weekly time frame. What we can see is that the weekly has finally seen some bullish momentum. We saw a very strong close above the 93 level. So this is the 93.012 level. So we've seen a weekly bullish close, which is an indication for me personally that it is looking good for us to move up higher on the dollar index. Looking at the daily as well, what we're currently seeing is just a daily pullback after the daily impulse. So of course we had our first impulse over here. So from here to here, this is now our second impulse from here to here. So boom, boom, boom. And what we're now doing is just making a pullback back in towards an area of interest before potentially starting to move up higher. So looking at why we are currently moving bullish, well, we're currently moving bullish because we faked out on this swing low over here. And as we can see underneath this swing low, there is a gap within the market. And with the gap, I mean a clean move, which was going to be filled. So breakout traders, they usually go short once this wick gets broken because they see a clean move. But as we can see, the market decided to fake out and is currently moving bullish. So we can start moving up higher from here, but what I would preferably still see is a push in towards my zone of 93.153 down to 92.956, because this is a rally-based rally zone. And yeah, I would like to see a pullback into that zone before heading up higher, alongside potentially, let's say, the 618 fib. We could even move down lower in towards 92.611. That would also be a nice pullback in my opinion. But yeah, the daily has turned bullish. As we can see, we have created a new higher high in comparison to this high over here. So daily structure is bullish, weekly structure is bullish, and essentially the 4-hour structure is also bullish. So yeah, dollar is overall looking pretty bullish, and I'm now just waiting to see that pullback before trading that next leg up on the dollar index. So yeah, let's see if we pull back any further. It doesn't need to happen, but I would still be a fan of a pullback either towards my zone number 1 or even zone number 2. So yeah, that is that for the dollar index. Let's head over to Aussie dollar. And Aussie dollar. So Aussie dollar is currently situated within this area of weekly demand. So as we can see, we're currently reacting to that zone. However, I have fine-tuned this zone down towards the daily. And on the daily, we then get this zone at around 0.70574. So as we can see, we've currently seen quite the overextended move on Aussie dollar from here to here. Well, at least if you just look at Aussie dollar as a whole, we've been impulsing in towards lows since here continuously. So what I'm currently waiting for is either a pullback. So we could start seeing a pullback looking at the 4-hour. We could start seeing a pullback to, let's say, over here. This zone, this range. Which would also be a fib level, probably just the 618 would probably just be above the high over here, and then start dumping. That's option number 1. So then we can start looking for some shorts on Aussie dollar, as we are extremely bearish on that pair at the moment still. Or what we could also see is just a further continuation in regards to the dump in towards 0.70574, because that is my long zone, and I'm going to start looking for longs from this zone. So yeah, I'm just going to be waiting for us to hit that level before looking for any potential longs. Until then, I'm just going to be looking for shorts on this pair. So yeah, no longs until we hit 0.70574. And otherwise, just look for shorts, because of course, we're going to be trading this pullback as we have the impulse from here to here. Just drawing your fib, and then you can draw it like this, but you could also draw it like this essentially. So yeah, just keep your eyes out. We could see some shorts somewhere this week. Just drawing a trend line, for instance, from here to here, and then just start looking for some shorts over here. So yeah, that's Aussie dollar. Not the most clearest pair, but yeah, it is what it is. Just going to be waiting for one of the two things to happen. So that said, let's head over to Euro dollar. And Euro dollar. So Euro dollar, just going to look at the weekly time frame for a sec. Euro dollar is a bit of a hard one, And that mainly has to do with the fact that the weekly structure is kind of ranging, in the sense that we had this higher low over here, so a higher high, and essentially like this higher low, higher high, higher high, higher low, higher high, then a higher low, and then now we haven't created that new higher high in comparison to this previous high. So the bullish structure isn't really intact, in the sense that we have been able to form a new higher high. But what we could potentially be forming is some sort of a bull flag, right? So just looking at this could be an overall greater correction from an impulse from here to here, before then moving up further in towards the highs. Only problem that I have with that is that it's not that likely, because I would have preferably also taken this low into account, because for now it is looking like the market wants to move down and take out at least this low before heading up any higher. We can also see that we have this clean move over here, which the market wants to fill, or at least see a fake out on this low and fake out on this clean range, because a lot of breakout traders are waiting for this low to get taken out to then trade this clean move back down in towards the lows, back towards support and resistance. But what I am currently waiting for is essentially just to take out that low and then to start looking for some longs. So euro dollar is currently still bearish, and I want to show you guys quickly. And what we are seeing today is this beautiful ascending wedge at the moment, with the 1, the 2, the 3 currently breaking out towards the downside. If we can take out this low, I will be looking for shorts on euro dollar back in towards the lows. But then for that, we need to create a new lower low in comparison to this low over here. So that said, that is trade opportunity number 1. Furthermore, the second trade opportunity that I'm going to be looking for is for us to pull back a little bit higher. Let's say this is your fib over here. Let's see if we can take out this swing high, as there is a clean move over here, which the market wants to fill. So I want to see a fake out on that swing high, preferably also a touch in towards the 618, to then look for a further sell-off on euro dollar. So yeah, that is it on euro dollar for you guys. Looking for shorts and only looking for longs once we come down a little lower. So with that said, let's head over to pound dollar. And pound dollar is currently reacting beautifully to our 4-hour zone, which I had drawn on last week over here. Going in towards the daily, what we can see is that we've made that fib retracement down towards the 0.88. Yeah, we are currently situated in demand. That's why we are also seeing a bullish reaction, especially from this 4-hour stacked zone, which is a drop, a base, a rally zone, so the DBR zone. And yeah, we are moving bullish from it. But yeah, I'm not really convinced yet. Not a lot of bullish momentum in my opinion yet on pound dollar. Oh, excuse me. So at the moment, what we need to see is some more bullish momentum to kick in, because at the moment, this could just be the pullback until this level over here. So I'm very interested to see what will happen once we reach this level over here at around 1.36774, because this is an imbalance in the market, which is a drop, a base, a drop zone. So it's very important how we react to that zone. If we can break that zone and essentially also take out this key level over here, because this is also a very important range which you need to break, then I'll be really bullish on pound dollar. But for the moment and time being, pound dollar isn't really looking that good in my opinion. But yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see if the dollar pulls back a little bit further, which could accelerate and move higher on pound dollar. I'm just going to let the market do its thing on pound dollar for the moment, because yeah, the overall market structure is very bearish. Even though we are situated in demand on the daily, and this is the pullback on the daily, what you want to see is that the lower time frame structure also starts to flip bullish, because at the moment the structure is just really bearish. As we can see, we also have this descending trend line, so we need to take out this zone and the trend line to then start moving up higher, create new structure, some new bullish structure, to then look for longs, because at the moment it's just looking good to dump down further. So yeah, it's kind of a waiting game on pound dollar for me still, so let's wait and see. So with that said, let's head over to Kiwi dollar. And Kiwi dollar is still very bearish. As we can see, I have this zone drawn on over here, which is, I think, weekly demand. Yeah, this is weekly demand. So yeah, still bearish on Kiwi dollar. It's not looking that good. I don't have any key levels to say from, okay, well, Kiwi dollar can start reversing from, let's say, over here. So I'm just going to be waiting for it to hit this zone before looking for any longs. Until then, shorts are on the table. Just going to be waiting for these two levels on the 4-hour to get hit before looking for any potential shorts on Kiwi dollar. So shorts from here, or shorts from here, or even shorts from up over here. These are the three levels that I'm looking at. Of course, the higher the zone, the higher the value, the better the value, and the better the short opportunity will be. So yeah, I'm just going to be waiting for Kiwi dollar to move up a little bit more to then start looking for some shorts. For now, no longs on the board, only until we hit this weekly level down below over here. So yeah, that is Kiwi dollar for you guys. And let's head over to gold. And gold, last but not least, gold is currently just ranging all week, last week. It's currently situated in this area of 4-hour demand. So just balancing around that 4 hour of demand. And it is looking bullish, or more bullish than bearish, because the correction is descending, not ascending. So I am still looking for maybe an impulse a little bit higher in towards 1804 before looking for any potential shorts. So yeah, that is gold for you guys, currently situated at resistance, so it could still start moving down because this is quite the key level. But for me personally, I am favoring, 1804 to then look for shorts. If we do move further down, let's say at the beginning of this week, and we break this area of demand, what could happen is either we see a fake out on this low, so 1770.876, see a fake out, then start moving up, or we're going to start moving down lower in towards 1756, which is our next area of demand. So the rally, the base, the rally zone, from where we can start looking for some gold longs back up in towards 1804. So if we break this swing low and we create new structure down below over here, we could start looking for shorts in towards 1756. But for now, for the time being, just wait on gold, because gold is really consolidative and we just need to wait for some further price action. So yeah, that was all guys for today. Thank you so much. I'm going to be announcing the winner of the FTMO giveaway this afternoon, so please stay tuned. I wish you all a fantastic day. If you have any setups whatsoever, please send me a message, as I'm always happy to be inspired by one of you guys in regards to setups. So thanks guys for watching, and I wish you all a very pleasant day.